Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm Shraddha. So today we are going to learn one of the most powerful debugging feature in a Playwright, which is a trace viewer. If you are doing automation testing and your test suddenly fails and you don't know why, so this tool will literally save your hours of debugging. So in this video, I will explain what trace viewer is and why we use it and how it helps us debugging test step by step in very simple way. So let's get started. So first let's understand what trace viewer actually is. So in Playwright, trace viewer is a debugging tool that records everything happening during your test execution time. So think of it like a screen recording of your test, but it's much more powerful. It does not just show the video, it shows like every click you perform, every input you type, every page navigation, screenshots at each step. So network request also it shows, console log and even error. So basically it gives a full story of test run. So now the big question, why do we need even this? So in automation testing, tests can fail for many reasons. It could be any reason like element not found, timing issues, wrong locator, API fail, page not loading properly. So normally we would guess and rerun the test again and again. But the trace viewer, you don't need to guess. You can literally see what happened step by step. So instead of spending 30-60 minute debugging, you can fix issue in just a few minutes. So let me tell you like how it works. And first we need to open the Visual Studio. And first we need to enable it. So you can see here playwright.config.js file. Click on this and here you will go for line number 49, use. This is a use block, and in this block you can see trace, and this is a screenshot already commented and video because I don't need to capture any screenshot or video. So trace, it's already on. So let me show you. You will get more other options: off, on, or on all, retries, on first retry, retain on failure, retain on first failure, retry with a trace. So I'm going to select the on option and just save and create a one file under the test folder. So right click and new file. I'm just giving the name of here tracing.spec.js. okay, I have already. So trace.spec.js. and now what we need to do here, we will go on. I have to just open this recording and select all the code here and paste it for this. It's not copied there, so again I have to go and copy, and here I will come and just paste it and close this one and save it. So now you can see here it's page dot go to URL. This function, this is the URL of the application which I want to test today. And let me see and just go here and open in the browser. I just want to show you, this is the application where login. If I click on login, it will open this pop-up window and I will provide here the username, password, and click on login. And after that, it will show here the username, and this login will show up here like a logout, a link. So this is a simple test. So now everything I have to copy it here, like fill the username, password, and click, and after that log out. Now I have to write the, so here just okay, it's not like the right command, so I have to write npx playwright test, and the folder name, the file name is trace.spec.js, and just I want to open in a headed mode, and hyphen and project would be Chromium yum, and now execute this command in the terminal and running test1 using, and it's open. You can see logout, and it was very fast. And so test is passed because it's showing 1 passed. I have to explicitly selected this Chromium, and this is the command of report. First we need to see that it's already created one file, trace.zip file, under the test result results. So you can see, click, and you can expand this one, and you can see here trace.zip, this file it's created, and you can see here or if you want, you can see in the Control C in the report. So we need to provide the command here, and instead of, because we want to see the report of trace, because it's tracing every execution of your test. So, and after that, once you will write show -trace, and let me copy the relative path and write here the relative path, because I want to open this file. And now execute, and you can see here it's opened, and so metadata, so click on action and show all. So you can see here before hooks, every steps you can see here, click, and then if you put the cursor of wait for selector, it is, you can see here changing the actions, and then fill action, and then the you can see here the fill for password, click. So, and you can see in the click the big dot on the click, and after that it's log out. So all the action, and after hooks you can see here, so everything you can see in the action. And metadata, in metadata you can see that start timing, duration of the execution, which browser it's showing, the Chrome, platform, Playwright version, user agent, viewport, also width and height, is it executed on the mobile or laptop. So it is showing is mobile false, because I have executed this code in the Windows, so that's why it's showing the false. Device 1 counts how many pages counts, how many action has happened, how many events has happened. So everything will, you can see here in this metadata. And now you can see this bar like locator, call, log, which log. You can see what is the error. You can see here, but there is no error because it's already passed. The test is already passed. So console, you can see network, you can see how many API calls happened. 200 get. So these calls you can see in the network. Source, attachment, if there is any attachment, you can see here the attachment as well. And now if I put my cursor on this timeline bar, so it will clearly show that when execution started and which action happened. So now based on that, it is changing the action, like see, then login is, you can see, and everything is going to change according to the your if you are scrolling backward and forward. So now you can see in this what was happening, like in the action metadata, and also you can see in the bar. So we easily understand that Playwright test, first we need to tracing the enable. First we need to enable the tracing, and after that Playwright records everything in the background, and it's generated one file which is trace zip file. This one, it's created, and then you can open the file in the terminal. And once you can open the command in the terminal, like trace zip file, so it's run and it's open the browser in UI, and there is where you can see the magic. Like in the trace viewer, you will see the timeline, all the steps and everything, like attachment, which is screenshot, network request, console log, full action. So you can click each and every step, see what exactly happening and what was happened, what was the expected. So trace viewer is really a powerful debugging tool that helps like replay text execution, see the screenshot logs, debugging failure quickly. You can figure it out and understand the test flow visually. So and also you can see the documentation, like Playwright, open the dev docs, and in this documentation you will click on the docs and search the trace viewer. Once you will open, like once you will click, this trace viewer document will open. You can go and see there is npx playwright test -minute trace on, which is already I have on in the configuration file, and then report is here, HTML, how you can see, and viewing the trace, everything, everything you can see in the documentation. So you will check the trace file here. So if you found this video helpful, make sure to like, share and comment if you want to more Playwright tutorial. So thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.